Hello. So starting the week with a translation project where we're doing subtitles for English videos that I've done, which means going through all of the subtitles, all of the time codes over here, all of the language. I just wish I was clever enough to actually understand it all in the first place. It's Monday night and I've been wondering about entering the British Podcast Awards. With 71 minutes to go, I decided to enter. That included editing together an audio entry. But it has reminded me again, just putting together your entry is worth it alone. In order to do that, you have to sit there and think about what you've achieved or what you've produced and so on and so forth. It's a good feeling, it's good to reflect, it's good to kind of pat yourself on the back and celebrate what you've done. So it's Tuesday and I've just had an email through from my accountant, so I'm now VAT registered, which feels very grown up. Though what I didn't realise is that the date technically was a week ago. They could let you know, couldn't they? Which means that any invoice that I have sent after in the past week, I now have to reissue with the VAT added on. Ah! So it is Thursday, which means it's like a week since I asked somebody to help me with one of my projects, so I thought I'd say how that's going. I think it's going well. Certainly working in that I am not worrying too much about it. I'm certainly not touching it, which means I'm free to do what I want to do, which is to work on the other projects that need my attention. Yeah, so far, so good. Just want to say thank you if you've commented on one of the videos. Really appreciate it, it's cool. Either comment below the video, or if you've sent me an email or replied on Twitter. It's really nice to get your comments. And do you know what? It's made me comment more on other people's stuff as well, because I realise that if I've enjoyed something or I've had a thought about something, but it's cool to get involved in that way actually. So I'm just about to have my dinner because in about 15 minutes I'm recording a podcast, but not my podcast, but appearing on somebody else's. And it's quite weird for me being interviewed compared to doing the interviewing. Not sure I'm very good at it, but anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. It's been a fun day though. In amongst the work, I've been doing little side things like experimenting last few days with interactive videos. I've been doing that quite late at night, and today was also doing subtitling stuff. Like I hire people to subtitle for me, but I thought I'd have a play around with some software for myself, just so that I get a better feel for how it all works. And also playing around with the YouTube captioning. So actually, if you click the subtitle, let me know what you think of them. Anyway, I better go and get ready for this podcast. Oh, I'm good, man. How are you? And then I got a job in radio. I actually did become a DJ. So for about 12 years, I did that. And then I used to sort of like freelance on the side a little bit. I had to dig out, where is it? So this was a project originally done in 2014, and they've come back wanting a new version of it. So I had to dig into my archive, which is like a separate hard drive that I have. So it's not often that that happens, which is why it's really nice to know that it works when it works. I'm in bed because I feel rubbish. And I thought, oh, I'll just carry on, man up, carry on. Because that's what you'd have to do if you were at work in an office. And then I thought, but I'm not. I can go to bed. But I can hear you. I hear you. You're telling me to man up.
Yeah, you? How you doing?
Hi guys.
All right.
How you doing?
Please welcome your host, Steve Holland. That's one name.
Bit of a weird end to the week. It's Sunday and this is my dressing room. I'm hosting a local talent show tonight called East Hart's Got Talent. I'm like Ant and Dec as one, a lot cheaper.
Do you want me to have a short interview, a short interview with the act, and then talk to the judges?
Yes, please.
Have found their winner of East Hart's Got Talent 2017!
I tell you what, it's a funny old way to make a living, isn't it? No career advisor ever said I would be doing a week like this week, would they? I don't think I'd have it any other way now.